All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how Bungie community manager Cosmo actually responded to the lack of Crucible maps because of a top post on Reddit. This post has 5.8 thousand likes, and Cosmo, the Bungie community manager, actually responded to this. If you don't know, if you haven't seen my other video I posted a week ago, I was talking about this criticism as well, which was that there has been no new Crucible maps in Destiny 2 for PvP in over 600 days. Yes, you heard me right. It's been 600 days since there's been a new map for PvP. The last new map was the map Fragment, which was such a terrible map that literally Bungie had to cancel that map when they made it trials because there's so many out of bounds spots. That's how sad it is. That's how bad it is right now. Since then, and for a long time now, we've gotten a ton of reprised or old maps brought back from D1, and someone posted on Reddit saying this: fuck the lore, give us the vaulted Crucible maps back. And this actually got 5.8 thousand likes. Now, while I don't particularly agree with this bravado, I do kind of like the lore and I like the story that Bungie is doing. I really think that they're neglecting PvP. And let me know in the comment section below, do you agree? Do you feel like PvP is being neglected because of the lack of Crucible maps and lack of focus on it? It certainly does feel that way. It certainly is very frustrating. And I'm happy to see that a post like this at least got up to the highest posted spot on Reddit, so that way Bungie devs would actually see it. And Cosmo actually responded here saying this: I'll share your feedback that you would like to see Crucible maps added into the game. Awesome. Happy to hear that. Any specific ones you would prioritize over others? So that's a really interesting response, because what he's saying is any specific maps you would want to prioritize coming back from the Destiny content vault. Now, if you don't know what the DCV is, the DCV is all of the Crucible maps that were removed with the launch of Beyond Light, and any of the Crucible maps that were actually in D1 are now in this Destiny content vault, which are maps that could come back at any point in time. Just it depends on what the community's opinion is, if they actually want to see those maps come back. And while I am happy to see that there is some prioritization or potential for maps to come back that we like, I can't help but feel like we need some new maps. 600 days? We need a new map. Like, bring back an old map if you want, but bring back a new map first, for sure, Bungie. You're going to piss off a lot of people if you keep just bringing back old maps here. The last question, he says, any ones you would rather stay gone? And let me know in the comment section below, are there any current PvP maps that just absolutely infuriate you when you play on Trials or on any playlist for that matter? Are there any that you actually hate so much that you would like to see stay gone? Because I imagine maybe the Bungie devs will see this. We'll see. You know, this conversation, I want it to continue to go on because Crucible means so much to me. I play Trials every freaking weekend and it means a lot to me. Now, one thing I want to actually go over with you in this video and comment down below is, let's go through the D1 maps. Let's talk about what maps could actually come back here, okay? I've got my D1 set up over here. We'll go through the maps. First up, we've got Anomaly in D1. These are all the potential maps that could come back from the Destiny content vault. Now, there's also the Destiny 2 maps like Emperor's Respite and Eternity. I highly doubt that Bungie is going to bring those out of the content vault because they just put those away, though. So I don't think that any of the D2 maps that just recently got sunset are going to be brought back. If any maps are going to be brought back at all, along with potential new maps, I would hope, they're going to be D1 maps. So let's go ahead and look through these here, and let me know which ones you actually would like the most. Obviously, Anomaly is already back, and it was kind of received poorly. A lot of people said that they did not like the Destiny 2 version of Anomaly, which definitely makes me sad because D1 version of Anomaly was pretty awesome. Asylum is actually not a half bad map, and I can't help but feel like I would like Asylum. I think that the map that it's on is Sunset, but I mean, we're playing on Vault of Glass, which is a Sunset map as well, so who cares about whether or not maps are Sunset or not? We want quality PvP maps. Bring back the good maps. Bring back Asylum. That would be one of my picks, one of my top picks. Let me know if you agree with that in the comment section below. Next up, we have Bannerfall, which is obviously already in Destiny 2. We have Bastion, which was just this massive map. You would literally have to hop on vehicles. This has no place at all inside Destiny 2 right now. It would be insane for it to be there unless it was in its own unique playlist for, like, you know, bigger matches. Maybe if they made like a 9v9 playlist or something like that. Next up, we have Black Shield. Now, Black Shield was kind of a weird map. There are moments that I liked it. I liked the battles in the outside. But overall, I think this map might be not the community favorite. Let me know if you played this one in D1. It actually had a decent twist between, you know, outside and inside gameplay. But overall, I would say Black Shield is not a loved map inside Destiny 1. Blind Watch was actually kind of a really popular map, one that you actually see a lot of people playing on when you watch Destiny gameplay back in D1. But honestly, it's such a chaotic and weird map. There's really no proper structure to it. It just feels kind of like a mess overall. I don't know if I really... I feel like I like Blind Watch just because it's like of the nostalgia, but I don't think I actually like the structure of how Blind Watch was made. Next up, we have Burning Shrine, which has obviously already returned to Destiny 2 as Burnout. Now we'll move on to page 2, Cathedral of Dusk. No. Just no. Don't even think about it. Don't even talk about it. If any of you comment down below, bring back Cathedral of Dusk, you are not my friend, and you are not allowed to ever speak on this channel again. Never bring back Cathedral of Dusk. Never speak of this map. Cauldron. Cauldron is back. Not a lot of people like Cauldron. I actually like Cauldron. I don't like the doors on Cauldron, but I like the map Cauldron. That's my opinion. Let me know if you agree with that. Crossroads. Now, this was a weird map. It had 2 or 3 man cannons, and you would just launch back and forth all the time. I kind of liked the man cannons in the map. I don't think there's any other map inside Destiny 2 right now that has... Well, there's one that has man cannons. I remember that now. There's one in D2 right now that has man cannons, and I kind of like the man cannon the man cannon effect inside PvP a little bit. I don't think this would work for like trials or something, but it could be fun for 6v6s. This map is way too big though, and really like lopsided and made strange with like there's also portals in it. I don't think Crossroads is going to come back, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It's kind of a quirky one. The Drifter was this really weird inside map where you would be like in this horseshoe shape and you were always fighting inside the building. You could run to this middle area that's featured right here. Not a half bad map in terms of size, but overall, that was definitely not a loved map. Next up, we have the dungeons. Wow, this brings me back. You could drop down the little hole in the middle. It's crazy thinking of these maps. I just haven't played on these in years now. I haven't played on these maps in years. I remember vivid memories of all of these maps, though. The dungeons, probably not going to come back. Not necessarily the most loved map. But in terms of its balance and structure, it actually wasn't built that bad. It is located on the Dreadnought, I believe, so... You know, a map on the Dreadnought, when the Dreadnought's not in the game, could feel a little weird. But like I said before, I don't care anymore. I don't care about logic when it comes to PvP maps. Just let the good maps be in the game. I don't care what map they're located on or if it doesn't make sense with the story. We need good PvP maps. Exodus Blue is in the map currently. Not a lot of people like it. Let me know in the comment section below if you like Exodus Blue. Firebase Delphi. Now, there is Firebase Echo in Destiny 2, which is sort of a spin-off of this. Obviously not very shaped anywhere near this. I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for Firebase Delphi just because I spent so much time there on it. And personally, I wouldn't mind if Firebase Delphi came back. I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't be my top choice by any means, but I wouldn't mind. Next up, we have First Light. Now, this map was so freaking big, you would be able to spawn in your Sparrow when you landed in on it, and you could snipe people from across the map and just barely see them. I mean, you would be so far. You'd almost be like out of render distance. That's how big this map was. This map truly has really no place inside Destiny 2. I don't know if any of these gigantic maps would ever return to Destiny 2, but it would be kind of nice in some regard if we could get one of them just so we could like see what it would be like to use a scout rifle, you know what I'm saying? Like a scout rifle at its full potential, like across the map, but I don't know. Let me know if you'd agree with that or find that interesting at all. Floating Gardens was an odd-shaped map. I didn't mind it too much. A little bit too big for 3v3 game modes when I had to play trials on it, but not too bad of a map. I'll put that one around the mid-range for my opinion. Frontier is a solid map. Hashtag bring back Frontier. Frontier definitely belongs inside Destiny 2. I think that the way it was structured was not bad. You had the spawn building on either side, but the spawn buildings were so small and like, you know, corridors in them and such that you would almost always push the middle and you would push down these train carts. And I kind of like this map structure, and I can't help but feel like Frontier definitely would have a great place inside Destiny 2. It would feel great for 3v3, and I would like playing Frontier. And next up, we have the map Icarus. Now, this one was a strange map. This one came late into the game. And I did not like the shape of this map. I didn't like the spawn points in this map either. Overall, I give a poor rating for Icarus. Next up, we have the map Last Exit. Now, I actually like this map. It is a little bit of like an odd shape to it, but it's small. You know, it's straight to the point. There's a good amount of like building fights, which equals shotgun fights. I don't know if it would feel as good with Destiny 2 movement, especially we're moving really fast now in Destiny 2. It might feel a little too, you know, like shotgun heavy of a map. But overall, I don't think that Last Exit was a bad map. Next up, we have Memento. Now, this map had some pretty crazy lanes on it, and definitely could be some potential to this map. And you would definitely see some good sniping if this map did come back inside Destiny 2. And we have Pantheon now, which is already in Destiny 2. It's just called Convergence, and it's almost an exact remake. Next up, we'll move to page 4. We've got Rusted Lands, which is inside Destiny 2. And then we have Sector 618. Dear God, don't bring this map back. This map was so awkward. You could just fall off the map all the time. I think it was a PlayStation exclusive for a while. You could fall off this map all the time. It was just a really strange way of building things. I did not enjoy this map, so do not bring back Sector 618 is my opinion. Let me know if you agree down below. Shores of Time, we now have this map already in Destiny 2. Skyline, wow. This map has a lot of memories. I think I remember playing this map towards the very end of D1 in Year 3 quite a bit. And this map is actually not half bad in its structure. I think that it offers a variety of different playstyles. I only didn't like this map because the time that I was playing it a ton was during that weird special ammo economy where you spawned in without special. But I feel like in Destiny 2, the size and the structure of this map would actually play out really nicely. And I think that Skyline would fit nicely inside Destiny 2. Skyshock, whoa, I haven't even thought about this map in forever. This is another one of those huge maps. You would hop on your Sparrow and you vehicles on it and such. This map was crazy. Obviously, it doesn't have, out of the big maps, I don't even like this one the most out of the big maps. So I would not choose this one. If I had to choose one, I would choose the moon map that we had before. What was that one called? First Light. I would choose First Light out of all the big maps. If we had to bring back one big map, that's the one I would choose. Thieves Den. Now, Thieves Den in Destiny 2 would be such a shotgun heavy map. I liked this map though. I liked it a lot. But man, people would be, could you imagine Titans sliding with their stasis down those little tubes and stuff? It probably wouldn't play that well in Destiny 2, but it really wasn't that bad of a map. It's such a tight knit map though, and there's going to be way too much shotgunning, so it might not play the best. Now, the Timekeeper has kind of some big areas on it here and there, but I do think that Timekeeper would have a good place, and there's a fair balance of gameplay on the Timekeeper. And even though it's a little bit of like awkward like mountains and rocks in the way and such, I feel like this map could fit pretty well inside the Destiny 2 world. Next up, we have Twilight Gap, which is obviously already inside Destiny 2. And then we have Vertigo. Wow, I don't even remember what this map looks like at all, or remember how this map plays. It's been so long. Holy, I vaguely remember a little bit of it, but I don't think this is going to have a great place inside Destiny 2 from the memories I have. And lastly, we have Widow's Court, which is in Destiny 2. Not very loved in terms of trials, but not the worst map in 6v6, I'd say. And then we have all of these. These are the SRL maps, so we won't even talk about those because I'll get real sad. So let me know in the comment section below which map do you think would be the best to return to Destiny 2? Or would you rather just have some new maps, which obviously I think we all would at this point. But that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you did enjoy. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.